It's week 1 of the National Football League, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Browns and the Panthers, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 23.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads are going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
On first down, Wilson. And he can't get play action. Now Wilson. And the Browns pressure gets on first and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to... One last throw here for Newton. And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down one. It's tempting to go for two.
And this, in effect, is your ball game right here. They'll try and run it in. And he is in. The call works, and they have won the football game. They'll throw again with Pickett. Steps away to his left. And a big one. On first and 10, it's Pickett. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns. Tennessee, Marcus Mariota. Trying to get it to Collins.
Just a so-so performance.
And they get to Mariota. Throwing is Mariota. And down he goes. Final play of the half here, Mariota. And he's going to go down. They'll try the left side. Goodson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyler Goodson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth. Separating these two sides, 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. The 20. He will score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for. To throw again on second down. Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. Here's a throw out wide, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they'll set up shop right near midfield. First down. Throwing Jones. Dancing to his left.
Now into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Back to throw. Jones under pressure. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And the Browns pressure gets to on 3rd down, Jackson steps away to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
And the Browns. Here's Jackson.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Browns are going to take possession here.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Now he's flipped that. He will 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10.
Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted.
Picked up by Obi Melifonwu.
That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board.
Looking to pass. Tua. Now they go. And he loses the football the 2nd time. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
2nd time in this first half now, Charles, that he's coughed up the football.
And both times, I think, they were in spots where he's got to think about covering up the ball. He's got to revert to his side of the ball. Told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua.
Now Tua. He's going to let it fly.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Of course, the Rocket Arm man in his 5th year out of Wyoming.
They run for it with Hunt, and this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's taken down. Here's Allen. Forced out to him, and he can't. Play action. Now it's Allen. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time. And he's Brady now to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And he's taken down. Stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
This one taken in by Otten.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30.
As a response.
Watson looks to throw again. And he's wrapped. Throwing on 3rd down. Watson. Eluding the... And he's taken to the air yet again. Watson. And he's going to go. Here's Watson. And he goes from the gun on third. Watson. And he will not make it back to the line.
So now you got to think offensive strategy. Maybe.
And the Browns pressure gets on third down. Burrow. And he's going to go down. They sack.
First down.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he's going on third down. Jackson. And the Browns pressure. Jackson. And down he goes.
We're going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And they'll try and run it in. And he is not going to reach the goal line. Play action now. Dalton. And he's taken.
You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has it. Dalton, 1st and 10. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. And 15-yard line. Now Dalton. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
To a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
He's going to let this one go deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by...
Back to Robinson now on first down.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they will set it.
On 1st and 10, it's...
And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Browns. And some room to maneuver. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. Fumbles, that's how you get in the coach's doghouse. The first one lost and it hurt. This time you lose it and it's taken in for a score. It really hurt.
And about that doghouse, it won't exactly be comfortable, and it definitely won't be air-conditioned.
Milk bones?
None. To put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Obi.
On third down, Heineke.
And oh, it'll be intercepted.
And the Browns are going to get it back.
Trubisky will throw. Flushed out right. And he will go.
They'll do. Well, number one, they'll turn to a self-scouting report. And you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he's going to lose a yard or two.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bengals and the Browns, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. Intensity level will be off the charts.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. Play action. It's Burrow. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the football. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown. Burrow will throw. And the Browns back to that sack we just saw. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is into the end zone. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Cam Newton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns continue. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Here's Burrow. Fighting through pressure. Binds, but he can't get away.
They've been shredded so far.
And he'll barrel his way into the end zone. Burrow will throw. Steps away to his Patties this ball game. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
Don't follow trends.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Browns and the Chiefs, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap between the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs. Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Gaudin on hand alongside Charles Davis. And yes, the storyline here, the weather. Snow and more of it expected as this game continues. So how will that impact how this one goes?
Can these teams ignore the distraction and the strangeness of playing in a snow game? Because it actually affects the crowd as well. That big roar you get is often muffled when there's a snow game. And the second part, what's the footwear you got on? Does that fit the turf you're playing on? And how will it handle as things get a little bit slick? for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he'll bring this all the way. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's getting
That they've been seeking.
And Newton's going to keep it.
They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Throwing left side, it's good.
First down, they're ahead of the chains now.
Escapes the sack. Forced out to his left. But in the end, the pressure tunes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City.
Kadarius Toney.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown. West on the foot of their second-year kicker. This to book a trip to the AFC title game. And the kick is good. He puts it through, and they are moving on to the AFC Championship game. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Cleveland. It's the Colts and the Browns on Sunday night.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
He hit his first. Now this from 43.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
For Pittman.
And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tackled. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Cam Newton. Throwing now, it's Ryan.
The toss here completed to Pittman.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the
Sideline. Get the field goal now. Try and get the touchdown.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Charles, let's focus for a second on the losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, you know, it was a great season. But right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugarcoating on this one.
And you can already see the T-shirts at training camp next year, can't you? Unfinished business. Because they've got to find a way to motivate these guys to go through all the same pain, right? All the same tough stuff, and find their way back and give themselves a chance to win this game again next year.
The showcase of the best players in the NFL is coming up as we celebrate the latest edition of the Pro Bowl. The stars of the AFC and NFC are ready to shine. Next on EA Sports.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, it's the penultimate game of the NFL calendar, AFC versus NFC in the NFL Pro Bowl game between our visitors. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, it's the Pro Bowl. You never really know what to expect, so I guess I'll ask you, what do you expect?
Well, in recent years, it has turned into an absolute offensive explosion, hasn't it? Games in the 50s are not out of line. What you're hoping is that some of these great defenders have a chance to adjust and react and maybe narrow that down a little bit. But I will say, this game is tilted heavily towards the offense's advantage. Definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a
touchdown. Dallas Goedert from a final shot before the break. Newton. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Travis Kelce. Again, he'll drop to throw. Well, the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Well, obviously the pass rush gets the glory and the statistics on this play, but the coverage?
And Newton's going to keep it. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Cam Newton.